do they fire the anti-tank rifle from
In
the
March of
position?
1935, the Empire began its invasion
Okay.
across
Well,
Gallia's
that
eastern
that at
border.
least is one Spurgy meltdown I won't have then.
I'm just
No,
building
no,
you
it's
up.
time to meet all these characters that we haven't actually
Maximilian,
typically met yet.
commander
Oh,
of the
fuck.
Gallian invasion.
Oh,
Oh,
you guys are really gonna love. You're gonna love Maximilian. This guy is the biggest douche. Like,
I'll be the judge of that.
I don't think you have a very
no.
good grasp of what
You
I
have
am,
no
and I'm
idea.
not going-
You have no idea. You are not ready for this guy.
Bruhl's fall
This guy's using the blitzkrieg.
Typical of villages in the Empire's path, and the road to the
Oh,
capital
God.
bore a steady flow
This is good
of
whiskey.
refugees.
Man, anime Poland's really suffering here.
Yeah, no, that's totally unheard of. It totally isn't what happened in, real life.
CD Projekt Red will do fine though.
Gallia's capital, a town secure and stable since ancient times. Within its walls stood the castle Rand.
So, I'm getting a
and
real
within its
Attack on
unicorn
Titan
spire
vibe from that
resided
city.
Cordelia, Gallia's
Yeah, this was in
princess.
2008, so that predates that.
And?
That's funny, because I'm 150 feet tall and stark naked.
Down in
Supporting
front.
Gallia's policy of neutrality was a system of universal conscription.
Oh, and there's another thing about, like, when you go to the training field, another thing about it, like, the more you level up, you also unlock more orders, and everybody gets extra potentials to use in battle, so... It's all around a great thing, because you play there's skirmishes in the game, they're repeatable missions, you just play those over and over and grind up. You really should do that as soon as you can, because,
oh boy, grinding
This-
in an RTS.
it's an RTS RPG, so yeah, they had to fit that in there.
I suppose you and I put up with too, though, Robokai.
Oh, we have our moments.
Oh, Welkin has his moments too, as we're about to find out.
We've already seen plenty of moments, and they're the stop
These
and
are
paint
my
fish
new
moments.
Oh, my uniform. I should
Draw a
get changed
fish,
before reporting
help
in.
deliver a tank, baby.
He already has like the framed butterfly wings there.
Flares, binoculars, a compass, and a map.
So he's just, he's instantly
Everything you
just
need
like
for a nice
promoted
hike.
up. He
Or
gets his own
combat.
office. Like I'm gonna assume somebody else
Can I
caught
come
those
in?
butterflies for him.
Sure, it's open.
I don't know what those little things
Oh,
that are
you're
around his
already
neck are. Are
changed
they like
too.
earbuds or something?
see.
A nice
Steampunk
hike. Yeah,
earbuds.
that's...
Not bad, not bad. You look good, actually.
Yeah, that's a good question. Does it
So, how about me?
does it
do I
like
look
work
alright
off the
in this?
vibrations of his throat?
Convincing?
Let's take a look.
I don't know.
Oh, hey, yeah, we can make an MGS5 joke right
You
here,
look
actually.
fine. You wear it like a pro.
Something throat virus that kills the
You're not
entire
just saying
world.
that?
Of course not. You look tough. I like it.
Oh,
I
good.
gotta
Could,
tell
but I
you,
don't think we
I was
will.
worried.
I'm having a bit of a lust for revenge right now.
I'm
Oh,
having a
wait.
brain lock
Lady
up
on
at
the
the
back?
fact that,
Looks like a
that
coleoptera
Alicia is now
exoskeleton.
ostensibly dressed for
Beetle-tastic.
combat and is still
Oh,
wearing that
what?
stupid damn
And did you
bonnet.
just say beetle?
Bonnet, that's
Oh,
a
yeah,
scarf, you
take it off.
idiot.
At any point, oh my god.
Welkin?
Beetle-tastic.
What kind
Look,
of girl is this
Beetle-tastic,
that
Beetle-tastic.
She
baby.
looks like a bug.
Huh? Not just any bug. A rhinoceros beetle.
The person
I
who-
was gonna say, like,
No.
Want that?
The person who wrote the scene must have been a big fan of JapaneseBugfight.com.
I guess I'll just try to take that as a
King
very
of the
welcome sort of
insects.
compliment.
yeah, Alicia, haven't you
Tell me
watched
about that
Kamen Rider
scarf.
Kabuto? You
You've been wearing
fucking
it since I met
savage.
you.
Either that, or seriously,
Oh,
just like
this-
some Godzilla
it's part of my
movies.
uniform
King of
from Disney.
Insects. That's a pretty badass
Is that
compliment.
right?
You know what a
King of
real
the
badass
insects, and you
insect
shall
is?
be my queen.
The Hercules
I don't
beetle.
wanna forget the
Thing
time
fucking
of
kills
year
Part of
everything.
my uniform from the base. Yeah, I'm gonna go fight a war.
I plan to keep wearing
looking
it until I can get back to
damn
manning
Miller's
the ovens.
made.
Well,
I know.
we're the only ones who aren't wearing face covering
Make bread
helmets.
at
I'll be
any
first in line
time,
to get
and she
some of
doesn't
that
want to get
bread.
hair in the bread.
Is that
So,
Hey, they already are talking about bread. You're on the right track, Robokai.
Absolutely.
Drink.
If you're ready,
Well,
we should
I-
probably go see the captain now.
I will say I did.
I'll be first in line to get some
appreciate
that
the
bread
busting
in
my
like
buns pun though.
All right, let's
Yeah,
go
that was
meet
a
the
good-
regiment captain. I don't know anything about military structure, so I'm not.
How
even
does
gonna say.
she feel about beetles and bread?
Excuse
I
me, ma'am.
wonder. Because she's just getting the most. She's getting the special league now.
Knock knock.
Galleon Militia enlistee Welkin Gunther, reporting for duty.
Ma'am, Galleon Militia enlistee Alicia Melchiot, also reporting for duty.
I don't know why they say enlistee. I can't tell if this is actually voluntary enlisting or
Gunther,
conscription.
you're promoted to lieutenant. You'll be leader of Squad 7 now.
So since Welkin graduated university, which is officer school, he is of course given squad leadership.
Understood?
Well, he also has a tank, that helps.
Oh yeah, he's the only one here who has his own tank. That's kind of a big deal, I think.
He basically rolled up and pointed at the headquarters and said, "Oh, by the way,
Hey, did you see the
Lieutenant?"
size of that barrel on that tank? Yeah.
Pretty much all the officer and training boys are here just like you.
You know each other.
Yes, ma'am. We knew each other at university. Welcome was in science and I was in archaeology.
They misspelled archaeology.
And just look at us now. No archaeology
I'm just
nor
being an
science.
asshole.
Looks like the two of us are studying more, I guess.
Looks that way.
Well, archaeology is going to be a real good business in a few years' time when they're digging up all of the like remains and relics and everything. So hey, he's got his job set up for him.
You'll be spending a lot of time on the post.
Trying to figure out the mechanics of reading that map on your chest. Like,
Yeah, I
if you
don't
flipped it
know
up,
what
it
that
would be-
is.
That'll be all.
It's not really
Report back
sewn
in
there.
time
It's
for the
kind of
briefing.
like, but it's just the way the
Until then,
textures work.
you're
It's
dismissed.
sort of just hanging around his neck, and he can just pull it up and look at it.
But it seems like it's awfully short. Like, if you were to flip it up, it'd just bap you in the nose. Like,
Well, Welkin.
He's just kind of sitting there in the
like
tank, though.
much
Let's
head
be
trauma
real.
in his life. Like,
this smells
yeah,
like the right
I've been
direction.
looking for you.
yeah.
Hey,
He just asks birds
How'd your
anyway. I don't think he
enlistment
even knows
go?
how
No
to use a
problems?
map.
Alicia!
I
Hey,
registered as a
Alicia!
tank
Read
pilot
my
and
read my
mechanic.
map. Read my map,
Being an
Alicia.
officer
Are we
in
going?
Edelweiss will be
Read
my
my
responsibility
map.
from
Read it.
now on.
Read.
He's
I
like,
can't-
he's like,
I think
the
it's
birds
nice
will
that we
tell
all
us
be on
how,
the
and he
same
holds out his
squad
hand. A little blue
together.
bird lands there, and he snaps its head and
I think
conducts an
so,
augury.
too.
Damn, son.
So what are you up to now?
I'm just kind of
I think
blanking
it's-
and everything.
I think it's
At least
nice
you
that
read
we'll
this
all be
bird.
in the
Tank
same
finder
squad
space is
together. You
just in
realize
here.
that
I was just carrying some ragnite fuel back.
the military, they don't let that happen
It's
is
used to
because
power the tank,
squads get
and also
wiped
for the
out
turret
and you
mounted
all
cannon rails.
die.
I guess I'm just
Well,
more
you know
used to
what?
seeing it
What
in
could possibly
street
go
lamps
wrong?
and medical compounds.
Yeah, but this
Thanks,
is
Bubsy.
anime World War
Seems like
II. This
everything
is.
ragnite powered these days.
I do like it in the
That
top
stuff
right
is
because you can only
everywhere.
read part of the sign. It just says "Semper watch you."
Not enough of it for some people, though. It's the source of a lot
It
of
actually does say Semper Fidelis on the sign. It's a little bit faded
yeah.
because of that canvas thing going
And
on.
I'm gonna assume the watch your is watch your head.
No, that's an
Oh,
S.
That's right.
Semper,
Watch your-
watch your
I had
ass.
something to give you, Rux.
Watch your
Watch your
watch
shit.
your
What's
Watch
that?
your shit, soldiers.
watch your shit.
Father's gold gun.
Check
Was in the
yourself
barn,
before you
but
wreck
I
yourself,
thought you
Private.
might have some use
We have a
for it.
barn gun now.
Yay!
Okay.
Watch your
Your
squad mate.
hand-me-down.
I gave it a once-over. It might
Ah,
be old,
that's
but it's
perfect.
still serviceable.
So now you can finally hit the broadside of one.
I didn't mean.
Nice.
Just
just
cram
you.
that
I'm a
right up your
tank
ass and
operator
pull the
now.
trigger.
Thank you for this.
Hit the
Another
broadside of
hand
the tank,
me down.
baby.
I'll do a
You
spot
do
check
that
on
again,
the
you're
device
banned.
to make sure it's ready to go at any
Tank,
time.
baby?
All
Thank
right,
you for
we'll
this,
get going
Is.
for now then.
East. Dick.
I don't care. I'm pronouncing things the way I want to, and also because I have to keep the stream muted half the time for things to be even remotely coherent.
I'll cut to the chase.
You don't care about
Here's your
coherence.
mission. The Great
It's
Vassal
anime,
Bridge
it's never
was just
coherent
taken
anyway.
by the-
That's a fair point. Drink.
Great Vassal Bridge?
The Great Vassal
It's
Bridge.
a major drawbridge crossing the canal in Vassal, just outside the capital.
It's where all of the vasectomies happened.
This must be the
That's
River
I
Thames or
like
something.
her hat.
I hate those hats, man. They're dumb.
That bridge is a
Well,
part of
I
the
guess we
central
have to go to
transit
war.
artery
I'll see you
leading
later.
into
I'm off to
Ramsey.
enlist with Maximilian.
Our mission
That more.
is to take it back.
Yeah, what could possibly go wrong?
Okay, so we got a really important character getting introduced here. It's not Maximilian yet, we'll get there, but this guy's pretty important.
The Empire has been running a blitz, with their shock troops outrunning their defense. Our 3rd Regiment will retake the bridge before defensive
Yeah,
reinforcements can arrive.
we'll get there. We'll get there in due time for me to die of alcohol poisoning.
quaint. The militia holding
Listen
a
to
little
his voice.
strategy meeting of its own. How long were you planning on hiding out in here, Verrot?
My apologies.
Don't waddle like he needs to take a massive shit.
Whatever. They're just country mice.
He's got no time. He's got a water
It's
run.
not like they'll be
For
my
some
family.
reason, they starched the inside of my
More
pants.
help, perhaps, than your
Wait a
army
minute. Is this the
couldn't
guy
hold
that
the
also
bridge in
does
the
like
first
the
place.
general's voice from Gundam Wing?
Hey!
Probably.
I don't know.
Regardless, Vassal remains a critical position. We'll reclaim it immediately.
She just kind of masterstroked him.
See that you do.
Masterstroke Iceburn.
Who is that?
Just-
General Dana, commander of the Central Forces.
Who's
I
commander of
I
the...
heard his footsteps
That's the
walking
army
away,
branch
and I
the
could just
militia was
think of
folded
that
into, right?
ridiculous duck walk.
That's right. They say the general's an aristocrat. He looks down on the common militia.
This is kind of an important bit of line here, because the militia are made up of, like, the regular people, like, just random people who enlist. And the army is generally run by the aristocracy and the nobility. So, obviously, fuck the militia, fuck the peasants, even though they're
Yeah,
kind of
we-
working for us.
Doesn't make any sense.
And, you know, I mean...
Welkin
there's
just took the words
absolutely
right out
no
of our
difference
mouths.
We all need to bet.
between militia
Who
and
cares
regular
at this
army.
point
No,
whether
there
you're in
isn't.
The army or the militia?
God damn it.
Gentlemen, let's return to the mission. We'll
That
begin
doesn't
by
make any
taking
sense.
back the
Welcome to
western
Let's Play
bank to gain a
Valkyria
foothold in reclaiming the bridge. Lieutenant Gunther, I'm assigning Squad 7. to
That's
this
why
mission.
it's called Anime World
they're,
War
they're
II.
ticking off all the cliches.
Yes,
we have a
Captain.
hand-me-down old weapon that's more
The other
powerful
squads
than
are
some
on
of the other
patrol.
weapons that's out there.
Stay sharp.
Now we've got someone on
I'm
who
counting on
our
all
side
of
who's
you out
who's
there.
a
Well, it's a
detriment to
flare
our
gun.
own
Are you referring
side.
to the tank?
I am pretty sure that I could carve a steak with the captain's
I
chin.
was talking about. Why would I be talking about the flare gun? Like seriously?
Here are details.
Because you're known for kind of just doing things, you know.
The flare, unless the flare gun, like he uses it in like the next mission and it just goes off like a nuke.
Well,
He
you
just,
know, like in
says it
Siphon
goes,
Filter,
whatever.
when I was shooting people with it in that game I played with you.
Yeah, and I remember you shot everybody in the nutsack.
Yeah, that never happened.
That did, actually.
Shut the fuck up.
That
dude.
never happened. A long montage of people falling down clutching balls.
Okay, so
Very long montage.
this mission's gonna
I think
throw.
the montage is still going. You can stay.
We actually meet a very special guy here. He's even more special than the ace in the last level. So we don't.
Is
we
it
don't.
me?
Yes.
It's just this soldier sitting in like a baby high chair, just with his tongue hanging out, going.
So Largo, Rosie and Largo also count for directly deployed on this mission, but you always want them on the field as well. So they give you these two routes. I'll go over them when we get in there.
We're prepared to commence the operation.
You have to.
I look
So
forward
to
good
get the A ranks, you usually have to beat the missions in like a certain. It's all about the turns. So this mission is one turn. So you might think
Split into two
on new
teams,
game that's impossible.
offensive
No,
and
it's not.
defensive.
You
Squad
can A
7,
rank this whole
roll
game
out.
on your first turn, even if you don't grind. You can A rank on your first game without grinding on all, even on the new game. Yeah.
Yeah.
So here we go.
All right,
I'm just gonna skip all this because it's stupid.
city team, your job is.
He's just saying stuff that we already talked
That's the
about.
spirit, Largo. Now,
Yeah. Calm down, Chad. Like,
So here-
actual gameplay is coming, but like you know.
You have the left side. We want to capture their base. That's usually the goal. So there's like there's a tank here. You'll see the mouse cursor. There's a tank here. There's a tank here. There's a bunch of scouts and shock troopers everywhere. There's a guy on a roof with like machine guns. Like there's a lot of stuff going on, and you'd be thinking like, oh man, how the hell am I supposed to do this in one turn? Well, you see. But first, we need to take care of the very special man. So we're gonna go over here to the right side.
Let's do this thing.
And we're
Is this
gonna kill these
special
two
or
guys.
special?
No, he is
Tell him be.
he's very important. So we'll kill these two guys just because we can.
Go down.
Yeah, that's what it is about war. It's not about what you can do. It's about doing it just for the hell of it.
It's about who you can kill. Holy shit, Rosie. Is she the one that's No, she's not. She's
No.
not the child.
No.
Nope.
My turn, okay?
No, Rosie's
These are all
character.
child soldiers. Don't kid yourself.
No,
but, you know, that
most-
flamethrower
She's
is
one of
pretty
your
solid.
she's one of your standard squaddies you get without having to recruit anybody.
Yeah, when you lie down in grass, you're
story.
hidden. So here we have this guy right here. He is the nemesis of Squad 7.
Stop the enemy.
This guy right here.
Ty the Immortal.
Oh yeah. So when you're in the grass, you see the blue lines, which means you're hidden. So that when you shoot at an enemy from the front or side, they have a chance to evade it. and like it doesn't matter what the distance is. But if the line's blue, like you're hidden in grass, they can't evade it. But if you're spotted and you're lying prone in the grass, that still counts as like you're behind the sandbag, so you can't be critically hit or anything. So you'd have to like throw a grenade at him and then shoot him. But I have a really powerful gun, so I'm gonna shoot the crap out of him. But Ty the Immortal, yeah, he is the nemesis of the squad.
Think you can stop me?
Donk, 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 donk. There you go, buddy. Holy crap!
Whoa!
That dude. That bodies do not work that way.
Havoc physics work that way. So you'll come over here, and then you're gonna want to start getting ready to go for the base. So I put a scout there just for that goal. You can even run there with a shock trooper. Another thing about when you're leveling up troops, when they all reach level 11, they become the elites, which means they get higher AP, so that they can move a little bit further.
I'm feeling extreme.
Everybody you're deploying is an elite. I've
Enemy
noticed.
sighted.
Yeah, it's all you level up the class.
Ultimate damage.
Take this.
I actually got pretty lucky right here with Alex. So here's a little bit of an odd thing.
I did it.
So you have the shock troopers. So the guys, there's a gender difference here. So the guys, their guns fire like all their bullets out in like 2 seconds, but you get the ladies in there, and then they fire like 25 round clip in like 8 seconds, which makes it a lot easier for killing multiple guys in a row. So I got pretty lucky
Enemy
there.
sighted.
Yes.
So you can still kill 2 of those guys with one
go.
turn on new game. So then you want to come over here, and then you might think you want to bring Largo up to kill that tank, but even with the best weapon, it still takes 2 shots from the front. So fuck that. So you want to come over here and start shoot these guys, try to get multiple kills.
Take them all.
Whoa, that was kinky. That was actually really. Oh, I still got him. Yeah, fuck him.
Next partner.
So yeah, I noticed like when Frisia got chosen, one of her traits is desert bred. Is that why Alicia really likes her?
Enemy.
Nah, Alicia only likes country bred.
You usually use the
Desert
scouts because
bred's gritty.
that resist crossfire means like the tank and such won't do any damage even on new game. The tank, their turrets are very limited in the angle they can fire. Yeah. So we'll take. So since we killed all those people, you would run your shock trooper up, getting around the tank. The scouts don't do any damage because they're the very beginning. So
Ready or not.
then you just run over here and take your time in killing everybody, and then you can take the camp. And I just murdered the shit out of them.
I really appreciate
yeah.
like the lead rank
I did it.
that's come. That's
Alex
down
is
now.
probably like one of the best. Like he might have Lynn beat, but Lynn no. Lynn's actually the best shock trooper because let me go over here and show you what her skill is. Hold on, let me pull up the menu. So she has this potential right here. I'll let you read it, and then you can tell me just how
Yes, Buff,
incredibly
that's how
powerful.
war is fought. You'd know this if you'd ever been in an anime war before.
Sure.
Can't get me
Yeah.
down.
Hard worker. That's totally what lets you pull a trigger a second time.
You could take a second action. That's incredibly fucking powerful.
Next
Oh
partner.
yeah, no, I've played XCOM. I have a general idea. That is,
Anyway,
but
since I won, we're gonna kill as many people as we can. So yeah, we appreciate it.
the animations are like some seriously uncanny valley shit.
This is a very pretty game for 2008 on the PS3.
Next
Oh yeah,
partner.
no, I mean like the actual graphical work is quite good, but I'm looking at her just like, you know,
I'm on my way now.
pump her arms down when she kills somebody, and it's just like that looks like a scarecrow trying to imitate being a human being.
By the way, these guns look pretty awesome. I gotta do, if I do say so myself.
The anime flamethrower is pretty ballin', I will admit.
Responsibility.
Man, she has the worst aim. I hope I just didn't screw myself there. I maybe walked a little bit too far forward.
Next
Oh,
partner.
no.
Oh yeah!
No, I got it. I win. Anyway, like, all you do is run behind them and get... Oh, and when you're inside the camp, you actually... Like, if those 2 enemies that were behind the sandbags that I killed earlier, as long as they were there, I can't capture it. So every camp has, like, a control zone. And when you have a unit who's injured or has used ammo, like a grenade, they get, like, 1 unit of ammo back if they're outside of the camp and a little bit of health. But if they're in the camp, they get more back. So being in a camp is a very defensible location. Also, the tank does not heal outside of the camp unless you use an engineer. But if it's in the camp, it will heal. But at least it will get its ammo back at any rate.